So welcome to today's video. I thought I would show you some new in pieces that I have thrifted this month. I mentioned before that I would like to start doing some videos about thrifting and styling, so I'd love to be able to kind of talk about it more here and do some videos about pieces that I've found and how I would style them and things like that. So today I thought I would just do a video about some pieces that I have found over the past month, and maybe this is something I can do every month and just go through everything piece by piece. Yes, so for me personally, I like to try and source a lot of clothes secondhand. The pieces I'm showing you today are pieces that I found in shops as opposed to like found secondhand online. I do shop a good bit on eBay and Depop and sometimes Vestiaire Collective, but yeah, all of this I found out and about. I suppose we'll just start with the start, and I've got a few skirts to show you. So this is the first piece. It is a black corduroy kind of mid-length skirt, and the brand is Marks and Spencer's. I have a lot of like shorter skirts in my wardrobe, but I don't really have a lot of just staple mid-length skirts, so this is perfect, and I can imagine this will look really nice with kind of long boots and maybe an oversized blazer. And then equally in summer, you know, I could wear it with sandals, like a chunky sandal or something. So yeah, this is a good find. I can see it becoming quite a like just a staple in my wardrobe. So this is a second skirt I'm going to show you, and this one was a recent enough find, and it is by the brand Hobbs, which I believe is quite an expensive brand. I'll show you there. It's got a nice detail of like a little slit kick, and it's quite an A-line shape, meaning that it kind of flares out on both sides. Again, for this piece, I can imagine it will look really nice with tights, like sheer tights and long boots, and maybe like a chunky knit or something like that. But then equally, I'm sure I'll find ways to style it in the summer. So that is that one. Okay, so these are the last pair of bottoms I have to show you, and they're these really wide leg velvet kind of, I don't know what animal print you'd call that, like leopard or a cheetah print. And these are Primark. Is something that I really was looking for in my wardrobe anyway. The idea of like a flared kind of wide leg animal print that can be worn quite casually. I'd imagine like a chunky sandal down the end in the summer would be really nice. I'm sure I could find ways of styling them with trainers or like wearing long tops. I think there's going to be a good few ways of wearing these. I can imagine these being something that I reach for quite often, and I was really happy with this recent find. Okay, now I'm going to move on to two lovely kind of tops that I found. So this one I found, and the minute I saw it, I was like, oh my god, I really like that, because it felt like linen, which it is, and it's just this kind of casual flowy top with like this frill embroidered detail. But yeah, I saw this piece and discovered that it is a Isabel Marant top. This is probably one of those rare finds that you make every so often that you're like, oh, this is so perfect. Okay, next one is just a kind of a casual blouse with this lovely kind of drop down collar detail. It's by the brand Stradivarius, I think is how you pronounce it. And it reminded me of that Miu Miu collar that they did a while back. Yeah, so I think there's going to be a lot of different ways to style this up. Yeah, I just think it's a nice staple piece to have, and yeah, I was happy to find that. Okay, next is just a men's blazer, which has become quite a staple for many people's wardrobes. I think the brand is Marks and Spencer again, which is quite a good make. This is just a classic. Like, I can imagine myself wearing this with like maybe hoodies underneath or over like a dress. Yeah, there's so many ways to style a blazer. Next is just like a basic, I don't know, like wind rain jacket. I like the detail as well, the way you can kind of zip these parts up and down, and then the detail around the collar with the hood. It's quite light, so it'll be more of a springtime jacket, but I can imagine that with like little loafers with like white socks on or something, or just left open over something. So yeah. Okay, then I have this lovely jumper which I got at a recent flea market in Dublin, and I just hand washed it the other day. so it's kind of ready to wear. I'm kind of looking for something in this kind of, I think it's called like an argyle print, and I loved the colour detail. I thought it was really nice. It would be good to play around with other patterns and colours. Yeah, so I was really happy with this find. Right, and then lastly is this cardigan, which is kind of a short sleeve, big collar, chunky knit. It is, again, it's by M&S. Seem to have picked up quite a few pieces by them. I keep this piece in my studio as like a throw over for when it gets kind of chilly, but equally there's like really fun ways to style this as a layering piece, considering it's like got shorter sleeves and it kind of sits quite nicely over things. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing all the pieces that I picked up this month. I'm looking forward to starting wearing them, styling them, seeing the different outfits I can come up with. Going forward, I'd like to do one of these videos kind of every month, showing you new pieces that I have in for my wardrobe that I've thrifted. Okay, but yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Be great if you could subscribe if you're interested in seeing more content like this. I also do my studio vlogs of like the kind of running of my small business. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm out of breath from talking, and I'll catch you guys soon. Okay, bye.